Good day, America. It's greeting from AC. Let's have a meeting of the minds, so maybe we can think about a situation. No need for demonstration. We living in a world where family becomes strange.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me. I'm your host this evening for WB50 Hood News and Politics Talk. My name is Negrodamus Freeman. This evening, we're going to be speaking about Donald Trump and some of the things he's done since being newly reelected the 47th president of the United States of America. Donald Trump has made a vow to cause several different policies to change, and he's also appointed some interesting members to his cabinet and high-ranking government official positions. We're going to talk about one position in particular this evening, which is the head of Medicare/Medicaid. So in recent news in the past 2 weeks, Donald Trump has actually appointed Dr. Mehmet Oz as the head of Medicare. The people are outraged because there are several other overly qualified candidates based on Donald Trump's standard, who are overly qualified for the job. First, we're going to start with the number one pick, we should say, and I've got word from his camp that he is truly upset that he was overlooked for this position. And that person in particular is Dr. Dre. That's correct. Andre Young, Dr. Dre. Now, you would say, why is Dr. Dre qualified? Well, I mean, of course, he's a doctor, first and foremost. I mean, he's the first doctor that we've known in hip-hop culture, first and foremost. Let's think about it like this. Dr. Dre has brought us NWA, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, and all the guys. You see what I'm saying? Representing Compton. He was representing. You see what I'm saying? And the other part of that is Dr. Dre brought us wonderful medicinal herbs through music. Okay? Who can forget the Chronic? Dr. Dre brought us the Chronic, people. How can we? And now, what do you have? You have medical marijuana. Coincidence? I think not. So first and foremost, we need to realize and understand that this is a travesty. How dare you overlook someone who's brought us wonderful classics like Let Me Ride or Dre Day or Still Dre Day. Come on now. This was a shoo-in. But the Republican Party decided to pass on Dr. Dre, and the people are upset. Now, the next candidate that we have to bring up, Doogie Howser, MD. That is correct. Doogie Howser is a doctor. Look at the adversity that Doogie had to overcome to become where he is at such a young age. So now at this point, he is tenured, okay? You understand? I mean, Doogie Howser has the only doctor that we know of, okay, that was going to high school, going through puberty, and still diagnosing patients and saving lives. I mean, how could he not get this position? We really need to talk to someone because I think that Donald Trump needs to reconsider his appointees, okay? That's first and foremost. The next person that we need to think about, and for real, this is probably my favorite guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, even I love me some Dr. Dre. But the next person that we need to get to is Dr. Gregory House. Look at it. I mean, who more suited to oversee Medicaid and Medicare than Gregory House? I mean, listen, one thing we know for sure is House is going to get high and House is going to figure out the problem, okay? You may be disrespected, but that's right in line with Donald Trump's ideals. So why did we overlook Gregory House? We really need to rethink what's going on here, people. We really need to come together as one, okay? As a red and a blue, you understand? And we need to bring some sense. We need to make some sense out of this. Gregory House, God, how could you? I mean, it's like a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Gregory House. I mean, he walks with a cane. He's slinging cane. He's knocking back Vicodins, and he's helping the people. Who else more suited to work with Donald Trump? God. Now, this is him. We actually have two people on hold on the line, two doctors, that highly upset about what has taken place with this Donald Trump thing, and they want to chime in. Can we get the first caller on the line? The first caller? Hello, caller? Hello, caller, are you there? Okay, great. Can you tell us who you are and what it is that you got to say?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, it's Dr. Doom, and I want to start off to say thanks for having me, Negrodamus. I'm a huge fan,
Dr. Doom,
man.
glad to have you here this evening. Let me ask you something before we go too far. How do you feel about Dr. Oz being appointed the head of Medicare?
Well, first of all, no disrespect to Dr. Oz, but I feel highly disrespected. Excuse my smoke detector going off. Don't mind that. Anyway, I've been out here doing my doctor thing for a while, bringing doom, wreaking havoc, and I know that's what Trump is for. Trump is here to do the same thing, and I'm well in line with those values and those ideals. And he should have hollered at me, man.
Okay, not to cut you off there, Dr. Doom, before we go too far. We have somebody else on the line. Dr. Doom, thank you for calling in, first and foremost.
Yeah,
let's go to the next one.
Man. Tell Trump to holler at me, man, for real,
caller,
man. We need to make this straight, man. That's for real.
Negrodamus Freeman here on Hood Negro Politics and shit like that. What you got to say? Who are we talking to?
Yeah, it's your boy Doc Ock, man.
Doc Ock, good to hear you.
Yeah, that's
Doc
right.
Ock.
I know it's real, man. Real ones recognize real.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's a hoe,
glad
man,
that you
but
can be
we're not
free
gonna
this
get
evening.
on that, man. For real.
Can you tell us how you feel about the situation?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We're here to talk about Trump. He should have really hollered at some real doctors of destruction, holding it down for the people on the Medicare tip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's the thing, though,
I get you.
I feel like they disrespecting the real right there, you know what I'm saying? I can't really stand that, man, because I'm going to have to get out here and really show them, Like Kendra said, sometimes you got sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
It's great to have you here. We think we're going to have to go.
Nah, for real though, they not like us though, man. Hey, well, look, man, shout out to my man Shocker, shout out to my man Lizard, and shout out to my man Kingpin. We holding it down though, man. Donald Trump, holla at your boy.
Okay. So there you have it. Dr. Doom and Doc Ock both expressing their disappointment with the selection of Dr. Oz here this evening. And in regards, people, listen, we got to take a short commercial break. Soon we get right back to you with some more Hood Negro politics and shit like that. Holla at your boy.
Safety turn to danger. We take all the safety, empty out the chamber. Oh Lord, only you can save us. Watching for the answers while I question all my prayers.